Welcome back to another episode of Most Interesting People of Illinois. Today I will be your host. My name is Sarah Gano. I used to be the camera girl. Now I'm here. So we're going to change things up a bit, do things my way. Alright? Our old interview guy, ex-face mask dude, unfortunately we had to let him go. He didn't pass last week's drug test. Caught him stealing money from us, so I had to cut him. Sucks, especially when you think you know a guy. But yeah. No, I'm kidding. He actually had food poisoning yesterday, so you wouldn't want him in camera. It's a lot of like this shit and real shit. You don't want to see it. But so today we are here at DeMont Guitars. We have an awesome interview lined up, so let's get started. Come on. Alright, so we're at DeMont Guitars right now. We're going to actually interview the owner, so not only does he sell, but he also makes these guitars, which is awesome. So he's working back there right now, so come on.
Hey, good to see you again. Romance explosion.
Oh, that's it. All right. So we have owner Nate DeMont here, the owner of the shop that you saw outside. So can you tell us a little bit how you started this?
This is DeMont Guitars, my guitar business. We build, restore, repair, and make custom guitars and like products. It started out when I was building furniture at Oswego High School, which is actually located right behind us here. They have an excellent woodshop program. I like building things, and I like guitars, and eventually it became my only job.
Very cool. I like it. How long does it normally take you to build a guitar?
A long time.
Yeah.
And it depends on a lot of things. The key is to do large run production, which for us large run is like 10, but to set up for more than one at a time, so you can do all of it production line, Henry Ford style.
Okay. So how long has the shop been open?
We have been in this location for 3 years, approximately 3.5 years, and then we were a year and a half in Yorkville, and I've been doing it independently for a couple years before that.
Okay. Right. So in your opinion, like, what's one of the coolest guitars you made?
Oh, that we've made? Probably one of our new Goldfinch guitars. Mostly because we made it all out of local lumber and local wood, and we did all of it right here, and it's just fantastic.
And what about like the most challenging guitar?
Oh man, the most challenging to build or to work on?
To build.
Custom guitar, not totally from scratch, but of our friend Philip Smith. We'll put it on his website there. He wanted a built-in tape recorder into his guitar. We didn't finish it. It's not
So what does
finished.
that even look like?
It looks like that gray one right there,
Okay.
unfinished. He'll be real mad. That's the one.
What's the hardest part of making a guitar? What step is the hardest?
The necks.
The necks really.
Necks are the most difficult.
Why is that?
They take the most time. They're easiest to mess up. We want to splice. Here's a pile of our messed up necks. That's about 9 hours of milling messed up necks.
So what's wrong with them?
All kinds of different things. This one has a big chunk here where it was laid out wrong.
Okay.
I'm glad we're starting the video with things I did wrong.
So how many steps is there in making a guitar?
Should have given me a list of these questions before. Let's see. We have cutting the raw lumber. Here, let's cut them off.
So yeah, right here.
Cutting it from lumber. Here, we're cutting this log. We're cutting this down to flat slabs. Here you can see we just cut this flat slab. This is sized for a guitar neck. So we do the same thing with a body. Sometimes we have to glue pieces together, so that's kind of a two-step thing. So cutting it from raw, planing it down, gluing it together, planing it again, putting it in the CNC machine. We have the programs written usually. Writing the programs is a whole other thing with a ton of steps. That's why if we get it written, then it's easier. Run the programs. We have to make the pick guard. wire the electronics, put the electronics into the pickguard. You have to make the fretboard, glue the fretboard onto the neck, put the inlays in, then fret it. Then we have to spray fill all the wood, then we sand that, then we spray it again. The necks get a sand and varnish, the bodies get a gloss, and then we wet sand and buff them. We put them together, put the hardware in, put the jacks in, then set them up.
Did
That's
I
all.
even think about all
It's
those
so
different
easy.
things? Oh yeah, it's so easy, right? Jesus. So is that like 30?
Probably.
40 probably,
Depends
yeah.
on how many you split it into. It's a lot of steps.
That's crazy. Can you show us some of the stuff?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is my big, we just got this over Thanksgiving. It's a 1915 planer from 1915. Cut 24 inches. Would have originally been like a steam powered thing, but it's retrofitted with a motor now. So what we're going to do is plane this down. This doesn't actually need a lot of room off. Watch out for plank chips and don't put your hands around.
So that's for the neck, right?
Yep, then it goes from being a piece of wood to another piece of wood. Piece of wood number 2. Let me run our CAD program that Rick programmed up for us. You can see I have roughly laid out here where this is going to cut. And then we'll lay out the wood right in the right spot, and it'll start making us a neck.
So after that step, what's next?
Let's see. If we're going with the neck, we're going to do a fretboard. So let's see. Fretboards also start out as pieces of wood. We cut them down to a certain height. This is some really cool maple. So we would, for this one, we'd actually have to glue some sides to it to clamp to. Then we'd run another program on this. This one takes 4 programs, I think. And that would cut in all the fret slots, our inlays, and the outline.
Right here.
Yeah, it is.
Is that motivation? Or something?
Yep, isn't that cool?
I like
It was in something. Someone put it on the here you can see we have a bunch of necks being worked on. We're even spraying them. So then we put the frets in, which will look something like that. Cut those frets, press them in, epoxy them in. And then when that's dry, grind off the edges. I can grind off these edges too. And then when that's done, it comes out looking something like that. Nice and soft edges.
Mm-hmm.
Then we would level and recrown these frets so that the frets are all perfectly straight. And then I would actually spray the neck again with satin so that it has a nice finish all the way up to the edges.
I didn't realize how much work goes into this.
Yep, it's a lot of work. But I think it's pretty.
How about we run away and hide, leave them all behind? You never thought you'd get this lucky. It's a red letter day. Wanna touch that? It's a red letter day.
How many repair requests do you get?
It depends on the time of year. We do a lot of repairs also. We brought in like 5 repairs yesterday, and that's a good day or two's worth of work. Plus we have to finish all this. So we have Jeff, the guitar tech, that comes in part-time, although this week he's been working more full-time. He does all single repairs, he helps assemble, the final assembly on these. we have Jed, who comes in once or twice a week and he does mostly gluing lately. So I'll prep the raw lumber like we saw, put the planer and the saw, and then I'll give it to him. I'll show you some pieces of that too and lay it out, and we'll glue and clamp it all together. So the next day it's ready to make into something. And we take those pieces over. I would write some instructions on them. Here, so I'd write down what Jed is going to do on them. This is Jed's glue table. He's doing a lot of our gluing now. He would have something like this with a pattern drawn on it, so he'd know where to glue it. This doesn't have anything accurate on it at the moment, but it would be something like this, and you'd be able to see where the guitar is supposed to be laid out. And then he'd glue and clamp all these together, and then I'd come in the morning and have a whole bunch of wood glued up and ready to go.
So why do you want half?
Well, it's easier to get half. To do a body in two pieces because they're big chunks of lumber in a big tree.
Okay.
Also, I like the two-piece bodies because it's generally more stable. This is just a pine template, but generally it'll warp and break less.
Okay.
Plus, the grain looks really cool sometimes if you match it up just right. Put on a CNC machine, run all our programs. It would start to cut something like this.
Okay.
It'd be like this. I don't know if you can see that outline in there. Then it would carve that out. This is not the same model, but it would carve it out so we'd have the inside from the outside.
Mm-hmm.
Then we could pull the outside out and sand it all up and it would be ready to go. It's not quite that easy, but that's kind of how it's done. Our signature Goldfinch guitars.
Nice.
See, this is made out of hackberry, which is actually a type of cherry wood, but is not cherry color. Neck is maple and it has an Osage orange fretboard. Not quite finished and set up yet, but getting there.
Do you think you make more electric or acoustic guitars?
But we only make electric.
Oh, do you?
Yep. Get all the wiring done. Then we have a fretboard, or a pick guard, that'll look something like this. Ours looks like a bird, which we also make on the CNC machine. And then Jeff will wire it up, and it's ready to go into the guitar.
All that just
That's
from...
why I'm the sexiest man in Illinois. Do guitar pedals.
Oh, you make... Oh, I didn't know that.
Yep. Guitar pedals, you can see our new boxes. We do all the labels here too, so we order the boxes and design and print the labels. So these will be made and ready to go out. We mill and powder coat those boxes here, print them, do the tops, put them together. We have our circuit boards for them. This would get assembled and go into here. We put them together. We actually have our own brand of switches for these also, which we make in Japan. Those are proprietary switches. They're special. They're special for audio and they click smooth. Maybe not a big deal unless you're into pedals, but we also sell them to other companies. Not smooth click switches.
So how'd you come up with your logo?
Our logo is my best friend Kellen Rogenbuck, who's into the design, helped me come up with that. With the name DeMont, the DeMont logo, which it started out as, and as we progressed, we added the steer skull because it's awesome. And we have a big steer skull in our showroom. And in the center of his head there is a guitar that my partner in Japan, Toshi, designed. So that's our S7. We work with Gaetone in Japan, and we make both DeMont and Gaetone products.
And then what about the bird?
That was designed by, that's the idea of Philip Smith, the same one whose guitar I didn't finish on the wall. That is designed, the guitar is designed to be reminiscent of the 60s bizarre and odd shaped and really funky guitars that were more affordable to the common man, but still played well. So like on our model, our Goldfinch is an awesome guitar because, well, first I like the fact that it's all local and natural. We also don't even paint it. We only finish and stain it. And not even stain, it's just a sealer. All the colors you see will be natural, and all natural finishes on top. So, onto the pick guard. The goldfinch is actually New Jersey state bird where Philip lives, so it's based off of their state bird. Most birds.
Simple enough, I like. It's pretty cool right there.
You can see all pick guards ready to go. Those are all ready to go. These are all, we're missing all kinds of steps already. I don't even remind you of. We'll just skip some of that stuff. Okay, let's go look at some other things. This is B-Noodle, sitting at Rick's desk
B-Noodle.
actually, but this is B-Noodle's desk on Saturdays. But this is where we do all CAD design and printing and packaging and cutting and shipping. Right behind you here is our shipping table, which is extremely messy and packed right now for the holiday season. You can see a rack of parts on the wall back there. And maybe a rack. That's not cables of stuff. Here's my computers. Let's keep picturing me at my awesome computers. Let's see.
Oh my god, those are huge.
We're doing everything. All the cool stuff we're doing. We're working on our photos of items for sale. We always have Facebook and email up at the same time. We get a ton of emails. But this way we can do all our design and programming and music in the same place. So here's holiday issue of Guitar Player magazine, November 2006. Well, it's not really November, it's holiday. Yes, it is. It's probably a big fan of mine. Here you can see new budget electrics for 2017. Here's our DeMont Goldfinch. We got a full page review. This machine sure ain't no Tweety Bird. It's a fire-breathing dragon.
Wait, what magazine was this?
Guitar Player. Holiday issue. The holiday special. Yeah, this is a little small and in a different language, but that blue guitar is one of our guitars. It's the guitar Toshi designed in Japan. It's the S7 newspaper with the name ABCZ. Here's
Can you imagine? What's this?
Here's the ABCZ 2015 tour book. And I'm gonna find the right pages, but there's one of our guitars.
How many guitars have you had featured?
I don't have enough. It depends. These Toshi in Japan worked on getting things. You can see there, you can see our name really well on it, so I like that one.
Thanks Nate for having us and showing us what you do. Very cool. We're going to post links to his shop, so make sure you guys check it out, buy from him.
Thanks for coming out to DeMont Guitars and check us out. We'll get the links all posted and support our local business.
Make sure you guys like, share, and comment. YouTube channel. Thanks for watching.